Welcome back, students. Myself, Adil Hussain Sheikh, Assistant Professor, Automobile Department in LJIT. We are going to discuss our subject Transport Management and Law. And in this particular chapter, we had already discussed about introductory session of Motor Vehicle Act. So today we are going to discuss about chapter number 1. Remember, guys, there are 14 chapters and 2 main schedules of the Motor Vehicle Act. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about chapter number 1. Introductions and definitions of the Motor Vehicle Act. It is the most important chapter of Motor Vehicle Act and chapter number 5 in your subject, right? So let us discuss. First one is the Act and definitions. So first one is the articulated vehicle. So what is the meaning of articulated vehicles? Motor vehicles to which a semi-trailer is attached. You can see in figure there is a particular semi-trailer. It is attached with the truck system. So we can say that it is a particularly articulated vehicle. In Motor Vehicle Act, there is a separate definitions for all. So second thing is the axle weight. Axle weight means is the directly relation to an axle of which is the total weight transmitted by the several wheels attached to the axle to the surface on the which the vehicle rests. Means total load on the axle. Right, means total body load, total chassis load, as well as total all accessories load directly connect to the axle. Means total load carried out by axle. We can say that there is a axle weight. Right. Third one is that certificate of the registration. See, you are very familiar about this photograph, right? We can see in particularly presentation, right? So in this particularly figure, you could say that it is the registration certificate of the vehicle, and it means that the certificate issued by a complaint authority to the effect that as a motor vehicle has been duly registered in accordance with the provisions of chapter number 4. Chapter number 4 is the I had already discussed in our introduction session chapter number 1, chapter number 2, chapter number 3 and chapter number 4. So chapter number 4 belongs to directly from the registration of the motor vehicle in your Motor Vehicle Act. Now conductors and conductor license, right, and contract carriages. Conductor means a person engaged in collecting fares for passengers, regulating their entrance or exit from the stage carriers and performing such other functions as may be prescribed. Means conductors collect cash from the passengers and generate revenue for the transportation system. And conductor license means the license issued by a competent authority under the chapter number 3 authorize the person specified that is into the act as a conductor. Means there is a special license to work as a conductor. Now contract carriages means what? Contract carriages means a motor vehicle which carries a passengers or passenger for hire or reward as is and engage under contract. Remember, guys, contract carriage carry only and only passengers. It is not for a goods system. Now in next slide we are going to discuss about drivers and driving license. Drivers include in relation to a motor vehicle which is drawn by another motor vehicle the person who acts as a steersman of drawn of the vehicle. Steersman means what? Directly control the vehicles. And driving license means it is the license issued by a competent authority under the chapter number 2. Chapter number 2 is directly concerned with the licensing authority. Authorize the person specified therein to drive, otherwise then as a learner a motor vehicle or a motor vehicle of any specified class or description. Means motor vehicle authority according to chapter number 2 gives a license to drive a motor vehicle or to learn about driving skills. So drivers and driving license is also act as a definition in your Motor Vehicle Act. Now further we had discussion regarding dealers and educational institutional buses. Dealers means those who had experience and who has a license to sell or to buy a car. And educational institute means an omnibus which is owned by a college, school or educational institute for solely purpose for transportation of staff or students only. And every educational institute has yellow color, right? So remember guys, educational institute means an omnibus which is owned by college, school or any other educational institute, right? No private company, no any other private firm registers educational institutes in motor vehicle authorities. In further chapters, we are going to discuss about fares and goods system. Fares include sums payable for a season ticket or with respect to hire of contract carriages, means it is a payable amount, right, to the transportation authority. And goods include livestock like passengers, then anything other than equipment ordinarily used with the vehicles carried by a vehicle except living persons, but does not include luggage or personal effect carried in a motor car or a trailer attached to the motor car or the personal luggage of passenger traveling in the vehicle, means goods. Any non-living thing considered as a goods in transportation systems. Now, goods carriage. Goods carriage means any motor vehicle constructed or adopted for use solely for the carriages of goods. Means in vehicle you can see that there is a personal, there is a separate. Yes, you can in presentation you can clearly see that there is a separate vehicles for to transfer goods from one place to another place. Means goods carriage means any motor vehicle constructed or adapted for use solely for the carriage of goods, or any motor which vehicles not so constructed or adopted when used for the carriages of goods, right? Now, second thing is invalid carriage. Invalid carriage designed as a specially for physical challenge or physical disabled persons. So just go through the definitions. Invalid carriage means a motor vehicle specially designed and constructed and not merely adapted for the use of a person suffering from physical defect or disabilities and used solely by or for such person. Means only physical disabled persons use invalid carriage as per motor vehicle authority. Now we are going to discuss about learner license and licensing authority and registered authority. Means learner license means the license issued by a competent authority under the chapter number 2. Authorize the person specified therein to drive as a learner. Means you have to symbol L shape in your vehicles as well as motor vehicle authority grant you just as a learning license to learn your vehicles, and licensing authority or registering authority means regional transportation office is generally belongs from your licensing and registering authority. Now we are going to discuss about goods carriage. Goods carriage means any motor vehicles constructed or adapted for use solely for the carriage of goods, or any motor vehicle not so constructed or adapted when used for the carriages of goods. Means only designed as to supply goods from one place to another place. And gross vehicle weight means total weight of the body, right? Total weight of the vehicle body. In respect of any vehicle, the total weight of the vehicle and load certified and registered by the registering authority as permissible for the vehicles. You can see in diagram mainly types of vehicles according to their weight: light duty, medium duty and heavy duty. Means less than 7500 kg, right? Means less than 7500 kg counts as the light duty vehicles. Then 7500 kg to 12,000 kg considered as the medium duty vehicles, and greater than 12,000 kg known as the heavy duty vehicles. So basically mainly there are three types of vehicles according to the gross vehicle weight: light duty, medium duty and heavy duty. 7500 kg, then up to 12,000 kg, and maximum greater than 12,000 kg. So these are the basic three categories of the motor vehicles as specified by their gross vehicle weight. light duty, medium duty and heavy duty. So in this particular chapter we are discussing here so many definition, acts and basic idea regarding light duty, medium duty and heavy duty vehicles. In very next lecture we are going to learn about licensing authorities and its importance in motor vehicle. Till date, stay home, stay safe and thank you.